Warm it all up! Everything you got! Come on, you apes! You want to live forever?
Awesome.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
How should I sign this?
I don't want you to sign it, man. All they gotta draw is blending your firm to sign it. We're just the traces.
No, Damien Knox. He's the head of Darkstar Comics. He wants to see my portfolio again. I am a little bit nervous.
What's wrong with you? You only draw anime-style characters! You can just draw anime art for the rest of your life for all I care!
Suit up. I'm bringing the party to you.
families and 15 people shag it.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
We forgot the biggest rule for anything, whether it's drawing, penciling, we forgot it. Wally Wood's famous rule, if in doubt, black it out. There it is.
Of course, photocopies are cheaper and quicker, but photocopying is like sailing a motorboat into an ocean of comic books. Ours is a great destiny, so we choose the luxury liner of the fan comic world. We choose quality printing. So come on, let's go to the printer.
Some guys, working smaller is better than working bigger. Your deadlines suck too, don't they? No way, they're better than yours.
So don't let idiots talk you out of something that you think is good. Just do your thing, do it as well as you, that's the important thing. Don't shirk. Whatever you do, give it your best shot. You'll be glad you did.
Be over. I could sell 20 copies if I had more time, but I've got to sell at least 10!
Here's the beer! Here's the entertainment!
And you thought we weren't gonna have any fun in the apocalypse. Shame on you.
Your art was the prettiest art of all the art.
I guess I just take girls that aren't me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Friday live draw stream. I'm just checking my icons, making sure my microphone is working, and it is. The chat is on fire, and it looks like we're getting ready for some sweet, sweet drawing. But first, before we do that, we got to do what we always do before we start the show. We got to raise a glass, raise a cup, raise a plastic bottle, and whatever you're drinking. Let's toast to getting through another week, guys. Cheers. I should have had this open already. Akai is back. All right. So what do we have in the chat today? We've got Kay Cornell's here, James Burton, Keith Carmona, Martha's. And as you guys know, every week what we like to do is we all draw a theme. And the themes are always, or we try to always have them be part of the indie comics community, and we all draw them, and then we showcase the artwork with links to the artists, and then we gift the artwork to the creators of those indie comics that we draw. So I'm just looking here. James Burton says, we doing Pumpkin Jack? This is Pumpkin Man from Rena Young's Pumpkin. You know what? I have like all the books right here. The Pumpkin Man series. And we'll go through all those in a minute. Sticks is here. What's up, Sticks? Create. What's going on over there? Yeah, we'll go over this stuff in a minute. But first, you know what we got to do? We got to showcase some amazing artwork. We got a lot of amazing artwork. In fact, I got a piece of artwork just as I was starting the show. And Alberto will be showing yours. We got it. We got it here. So let's turn off this starting soon thing here, and let's get over here to the artwork. And the first thing we need to do is we're going to showcase a piece of artwork that came in a little bit late. So like I said, there's no stress, there's no timelines. We will always show off your artwork as long as you send it in. So this piece is from Dan Mendoza's Sad Girl. Everyone remember Sad Girl Psycho Baby? And we got a late piece that came in from Zumi Neko. So, and some of you already know her, and we'll show that piece off right now. There it is. And Zumi Neko finished this off. Now, she just happens to, I'm going to tie this in with you, Keith. She just happens to have a piece of artwork in the current Hell Force comic book that is campaigning right now on Kickstarter. There is a link in the description below if you want to check out Hell Force and check out her cover. In fact, you know what? Let's see if I can. I'm going to do this on the fly, guys. So let's see how well I can do this. Let's show off. Yeah, here we go. We're going to show off that cover. There we go. Look at that. See, you can teach an old dog new tricks. So, yeah, get this Hell Force cover. Look at this, guys. So, she did this piece for Dan Mendoza. I sent this over to him this morning. He seemed pretty impressed with it, but as you know, we like to send all the artwork that's created over and gift them over to the creators. Who knows, could possibly mean a future gig for you. Once they know who you are and they like your work, you never know. This is how you get on people's radar, guys. So link in the description if you guys want to hire Zumi Neko for your next comic book or comic book cover. There is a link to Scattered Studios, or you can DM me directly. And she works for my studio, so I can get that all set up for you, and you don't have to do nothing but lay back and check out some great artwork. Okay, enough of this one. We're going to go ahead and turn that off now. Okay. And I got some, oh, look at, we got Sticks is in here saying, yo, I'm doing well. James says, hola. Okay, everyone's talking to each other. That's fine. Sticks says, wow, very nice. James said, dang, I nearly did her as a catch-up. As a catch-up. Is it catch-up? Oh, you were going to catch up? You should still do one. Do one, man. James, I would love to see that. Keith Carmona says, 1.4K. He's talking about the Hell Force campaign going on right now. There's a link right there. He just dropped it in the chat. If you're on YouTube, check out that link. Check out Hell Force. Grab yourself a Zumi Neko cover. Or, hey, there's a cover by me. You might want to check that one out. Just saying. Let Keith know that I'm doing a good job with his artwork. James Burton says, why she's sitting on a generator? I don't know. Who knows? Artistic freedom, man. That's what it's all about. Stick says hot. James says I may. Yeah, you should. You should definitely do that. Yeah, so let's go with some more artwork. I'm going to cover the Hell Force campaign as well as Jared Lockhart. Lockhart also told me about a Friends campaign that's going on, so we'll cover that too. But we got to always cover the artwork first, guys. That's what this is what the show's all about. You guys make artwork. I've got to make sure I cover it. And there's links to everyone's art. Now, we got Fawn here. Fawn did this really cool piece of Reyna. And if you guys don't know, the link in the description for her Twitch channel. So she drew this live on her Twitch channel. And it's really cool. You get to watch the whole line work and everything. It's kind of like when James Burton posts up his speed art. So if you guys want to check out the whole process, go on over there to Fawn's Twitch channel, but give her some love anyway. Look at this amazing piece that she did. She's got a very unique style as well. And we always want to give our artists some love. So everyone go over to Twitch and subscribe to her channel. Give her a thumbs up. You know, all that. If you are looking for a cover artist, here you go. There's a link to, I think there's probably contact information on our Twitch channel. But if you're on Facebook, you could just look up, there will be a link on this actually. So anyway, you guys, what do you think about this one? Sticks says, wow. Yeah, this one came out really good. I love the colors. Okay, Fawn, great job. And thank you for also putting this on your show, which is, hey, you know, this is all about networking, right? So, so the next piece we've got going on is, oh, this one. So James Burton is back, guys. James Burton coming in hard with this one. Very emotional, very energetic, very strong, very powerful. I love this piece. So here you go with Reyna from James Burton, and she is just dripping with power here. That's the best way I can describe it. It looks really intense. It looks like she's been going through the ringer, and she's still coming out strong. Keith Carmona says Bez Krilla's new webpage. Oh, she got a webpage. Awesome. All right, I will update that, Keith, and make sure we tag her in that. Bez Krilla's new webpage. So okay, so she's got a webpage. Let me know if she's got, because I post all this stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. If she's got any of that stuff, Keith, let me know. I can also tag her on those things as well. But I want to always tag everybody on everything, and I think I have most of your guys' connections, so I will keep on that. James says cartoony but good lines. Oh, you're talking about the Fawn's piece. I got you. Yes. Six says this is a very strong piece, James. Yeah, man, this one's exploding. I love this one. He sent this over to me, and I just told him send me the high res. I can draw again. Yes, you can, brother. You've overcome, and I feel like you're more. This is stronger. I feel like your art's stronger now. I don't know. You guys can weigh in on that, but I think James is he's evolved. For the, you know, it's reached a new plateau, James. So congratulations, brother. And Alberto says howdy. Yes, Alberto with the late art that came in, but we love you, Alberto, and I'm so honored to have your art come in, and we'll be showing that in a minute. James says, hey, Alberto. So great job on this one, James. We're gonna go on to the next one. We know what we got to do. Ralph Warner, guys. Ralph Warner always puts in these. I love how he always does these covers. This one kind of reminds me of like the old EC comics. You know how you have like the Witching Hour or Tales from the Crypt or what, you know, and you have the extra hosts on the side here. I love this, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe these are other drawings that he's done in the past, and he stuck them in here, which is a very clever idea. And then he did this new Reyna one. I think this one came out really cool, very powerful. And I'm thinking I'm going to be using this for a future campaign as well, as a stretch goal, a stretch reward. I was thinking maybe like bubblegum cards or something, like have like little covers or something. I don't know. But this one is, I love this one. This was a great piece. Let's see. The comments are blowing up over here. I better keep on this. James says, hey, Alberto. Kay Cornell says, intense color. Love it. And I think that was for yours, James, that she was saying that for. I had to reverse the basics. Probably relearn the basics, maybe. Martha says, making another complicated one for the next week. Good work, guys. Martha says, we'll get to yours too, Martha. Stick says, very nice job, Ralph. So yeah, you guys, Ralph is an amazing artist. He's also an art teacher and a comic book. He teaches classes, comic book classes. So I put a link to his, I believe, Instagram. Go check out some more of Ralph's artwork. Give him some love, and check out if you can find out about his school. Maybe you know somebody that would like to be part of his next class. So Great job, Ralph. I love this one. Okay. Now, speaking of Bez Krilla, we've got Bez Krilla right here. And I'm going to enlarge it just slightly here. I'm going to close out this one here. And speaking of Bez Krilla, I'm going to try and do this again on the fly. Let's see if I can. Bez Krilla also has a cover on Hell Force. Everyone's got a cover on Hell Force. So I'm going to put that up here so you can see it. Again, link in the description. Go check out Hell Force. It's in its first week right now. I believe we're 1 week strong. Keith Carmona's Hell Force. So if you like Bez Krilla's art, she did a cover, and it's both available in physical and digital. So Bez Krilla, great job on this one. I always see, I'm starting to recognize some of the style traits that in your artwork, and one of the style traits I'm always noticing are the fingernails. You always do very intense fingernails, but I love this piece. Good. I see comments popping in. Good job with with pencils. Look how clean this is with pencils, guys. Whose pencils are this clean? Not mine. Stick says, nice job, Bez. And we don't have it up quite yet because I can't really edit the descriptions mid-show, but we will put Bez's website up post-show. So you guys check out Bez Krilla and go over to Hell Force and grab yourself a cover. If you can't tell which covers you want to get, you might as well just get them all, right? No? Well, hey, it was worth a shot. All right, Bez, great job again. I like that Bez is actually doing artwork every week. Have you noticed that she's been pretty consistent with the rest of us? So she's on her way to being a professional and meeting a deadline. So that's one of the biggest important things is to meet deadlines. You're gonna make it in this industry. All right, I think it's time for some Sticks art. What do you guys think? We haven't had any Sticks art. So we're going to check out Sticks' art right now. Kay Cornell says, awesome pencil work. This is for you, Bez. And Alberta says, hey, James. Hey, Keith. Whoops. Whoops was for me, not you, Alberto. All right. Sticks, what is up? Look at this. Boom. I love the energy and it's just like all this movement. And it's like these, I think these are water orbs. These are water orbs, and then he's got like the little strings of water dancing around her. I always like that term, dancing around. So the water is dancing and forming, and she's about to unleash some serious water power on somebody. But I love the energy, the colors on this one. Great, amazing job on this Sticks. If you guys haven't seen Sticks' work, check out in the link just below his Instagram. It is filled with some amazing artwork, and we're gonna get you. I need to talk. Sticks, we need to talk, man. We really got. We keep meaning to have a conversation on Mondays. It's gonna happen. We need to have a conversation. I need to get you on into the studio. I think it's time for you to work for me. That sounds scary. Keith Carmona says, glad you can join us, Alberta. Stick says, deadlines are my enemy. Ha, 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 ha. Well, I'll help you with that one. Help all the people in my studio with deadlines. I'm not saying that's a fun thing. Bez Krilla says, thanks so much. I try. And then Stick says, lightning. Oh, I'm sorry. It's lightning. Well, I thought it was water. I need to be wearing my glasses. That's what it is. But we do need to talk, Jason. Yes, Stick says, ha, ha, ha. Bez Krilla says, awesome pose. I dig it. Yeah, man, this is a great pose. This is like what you're going to see in a comic book panel. So, yeah, we definitely need to get Sticks on drawing either his own book or get him on drawing someone else's book because he's ready. He's ready, guys, I think. What do you guys think? All right. Any comments on Sticks' art? I'll give everyone a second. And I'm just going to look at this one more time before I close her out. Kay Cornell says, shading and pose are perfect. Yeah, man. I love this one. This is a great one. Too many good ones. Makes me feel like, what am I doing hanging out with all these cool artists? All right. So everyone knows Maurice Payton, also known aka the Head Ninja. Hey, he has his own YouTube channel. He does speed art. He does amazing artwork. He also has been doing video game streams as well. But he sent in this Reyna. Now, you guys have to be kind of a hardcore, not a super hardcore, but you got to kind of be a hardcore Shadowhunters fan to know what he's drawing here. So this is Reyna when she went undercover in a high school in Shadowhunters #6. So he pulled this one right out of the comic, and I thought he did a fantastic job. I love this, and I always love his artwork style. It always makes me feel like it's a panel or a cell out of a comic or out of a cartoon, and it just looks like it's ready to start moving. And yeah, I really like this one. Stick says, thank you so much for the compliment, Jason. Martha says, thumbs up. James says, great angle. Oh, we're all talking about Sticks now. Everyone's giving Sticks some serious props. Keith Carmona says, Principal Reyna. Yes. Well, that's kind of what, she's not the principal, but she was a teacher. She was posing as a teacher, and Jessica was posing as a student. For reasons they were trying to figure out what the heck the 00 wanted in that school, and so they figured it out by the end of the book. I like to always have a story in each comic that kind of starts and finishes in one go. That way, if you're a new reader and you're picking up #6 for the first time, you're not completely lost. It's kind of a complete story. Kind of like that with my TV shows as well. Always have a one story in each episode, so you're not completely lost. But of course, there's a overall story arc that continues throughout, but it's not necessary to know it all. All right, so we got Kate Cornell saying, LOL, I'd better avoid getting in trouble. yeah, can you imagine? Don't be talking in her class, or she'll zap you with some lightning. But Head Ninja, Maurice, awesome job. And Kay, since you keep bringing things up, we're going to be jumping over to your artwork here. Kay Cornell. Now, if you guys know, she is both a writer for a comic books called Samurai Raccoon, which was one of the, before I started going full-time as a comic book artist, I was working on her comic, Samurai Raccoon. So she was one of the gigs that made me realize I could probably do this full-time and get away with it, I guess. Anyway, so the writer is I can't talk. It's Friday. The writer trying their hand at art, and Kay has been doing some artwork for the show now for a couple of times. So I think she's getting out of her comfort zone and coming into our art zone, which it looks good. I like it. I like this one. Fawn says, made it to the stream. Fun to check out the art in real time. So Fawn, we were just talking about you from earlier. Actually, your piece, I think, was the first one we looked at. Was it the first one? I think so. And I plugged your channel. I told everyone to go over to Twitch and subscribe and check out the just check out your artwork in the progress. That was a lot of fun watching you draw it in real time. So welcome to the show, Fawn. And hopefully, hey, you know what? Now Fawn has dipped her toe into the live stream drawing Fridays. Now maybe we can get her to return every week and bring in some more art. So everyone, go ahead and tell her to do it. I don't know why I'm whispering into the camera lens. This is my mic's on my thing here. Martha says, hi, Kay. And Stick says, aw, so cool. Head Ninja. Oh, Head Ninja. Okay. All right, Kay. So great job on this one. We all are digging this one. I like the eyes, how she's looking back going, what's up, big guy? All right, Jared Lockhart, what's up? So Jared Lockhart, he is a comic book artist, amazing guy. I see him putting up, I hope you're feeling better. I believe he's not feeling very well right now. So if you're watching this in bed, not feeling good, Jared, we all wish you to feel better. But let's give him some props, guys, because he not only did one for the show, but he's been doing a Indie-tober, I think it's called. And he's been showcasing every indie comic book every day with some new artwork. So thank you for doing Reyna too. This is a great piece. And I always tell him, and I'll tell him again, every piece that you do is kind of a good graphic that you can do into merchandise. So if I had my way, I'd be making merchandise of all his stuff. Fawn says, LOL. Kay Cornell says, hi, Martha's. Martha's thumbs up. So Jared, I hope you're feeling better, brother. And you guys check out the link in the description. He's all over the place. He's on Facebook. He's on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel. He's on Instagram. If you're on any of those, check out the link and click over there and give him some love. All right. Wow, we've got a lot of artwork today. So we are coming to the end of the artwork segment. We're going to do Martha's here. As you know, every week we not only showcase a different theme, but Martha draws that theme into a comic book, into comic book panels. And let me see here. I might have to make this big. So we have continued characters from previous shows. So we've got the Fox, Tomorrow Fox. Oh, that must be Reyna right there. So cool, a new friend. And then there's Alberta's cricket going, K. Friendship is Coolio. Then we got the demon typewriter that they've been all fighting. That reminds me, check the cooler for the new phenylpulatin aqua. Always got to have a troll on my vitamin water there, Martha's. I love it. And then cricket, vámonos están locos. So that means like run crazies. And this is one of the things everyone gets so disappointed that I don't know how to speak Spanish. But hey, I don't know how to speak a lot of the languages that of all the nationalities that are in me. But I'm learning as much as I can. I know mostly German. Let's see. Kay says I can see her on shirts and blankets. Oh, we're talking again about Jared's. Yeah, I can see that on blankets. The chat is going crazy. I love it. That's so funny, Martha. So Alberta liked the cricket. He liked the cricket, and that's good to know. Martha says, post the front part of your email followed by G or Y so I can send you 2 free comics. Okay? Bez Krilla says, rerun, these guys are crazy. Bez Krilla, run. Martha says, let's go. These guys are crazy. Oh, that's what you're translating for me. Let's go. These guys are crazy. It's all I can say is Friday. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I see Reyna might be joining us. I'm not at home. Is it a video out eating? Okay, never mind. She's out eating with the family. She can't join us. I was going to have Miss Misery, Reyna Young herself, join us today, but she is not here. So let's go give Martha a hand on her comic book, and let's go ahead and this is the last one. As you guys know, I was drawing this last week. I did Reyna as a witch with the typical iconic hat and stuff. Got the black cat. I had a lot of trouble with this cat. I don't know why it kept looking like I was drawing another character of mine, Blinth, in like a more cat form. But anyway, I settled with this. It almost, I think it's a kitten now. It's no longer a cat. It's more of a kitten because it just got smaller and smaller. I threw some bats in there. And I called it. So there you go. There's my Reyna. So that concludes everybody's artwork. You guys did such a great, awesome job. Fawn, if you're still in here, I'll show yours one more time since you weren't here when we were looking at it. So there's Fawn's, and hopefully we'll have her draw some more today. We all have a week to draw now, guys. You don't have to do it all today. So today we're drawing. Wait, Jason, choose your own adventure. Does Reyna stay and fight the typewriter demon, or does she take off with cricket? Well, I don't think. Yeah. She fights. She fights the typewriter with her electricity and shorts it out. The end. No. So today we're going to be drawing Rena Young's Pumpkin Man. So if you guys haven't already started, here is the reference right here on the side. You guys can draw for the remaining time, which we're going to do about 30 minutes. But it doesn't have to be completed. Just as long as you get it finished to me by Friday before the show. Oh my goodness. Yes, Alberto. Yes, I know if you didn't say anything yet, I know I need to add in your art. Let me add that in right now. I have not shown Alberto's. Hold on. Let me find it. So he sent it to me. I dropped it on my desktop. Here we go. And I just didn't get a chance to upload it. Okay, here we go. You guys making me work for it. All right, I don't mind. I really appreciate you. Is this it? Can you guys see it? Is it on the top? Yeah, it's on the top. So here's Alberto's. Reyna. I'm loving this hair, man, in the cloth, in the clothing. If you guys, I mean, clothing is the hardest, and look how soft. It just looks like it's just gently gliding in the wind here. I love this. Alberta, great job, man. Great job. I'm sorry I didn't get this up quicker, but it was like 1 minute before I pressed the go live button. So you got to give me a little break. But this looks awesome, man. He said he's going to clean it up. So we'll see what happens. Oh, is she bloody? Oh my gosh. She looks like she might have gotten into a little bit of a bat. Yeah, she's bloody for sure. Yeah. Albert, I'd love to see this in full. But see, I remembered. I didn't forget. Martha says, I finished 24-hour comic day. My new one should be ready to small out on Monday. Small out? Send out, I bet, is what you were trying to say? Okay. Bez Krilla says, fabric logic is hard. Very impressive. Yeah, it is hard. I love doing hair, and I love kind of flying clothing all over the place. But it doesn't look very smooth. It looks more like it's shooting out more than anything. But yeah, it's hard. Okay, I'm going to put on some music. We are going to email out. Okay, gotcha. Email out. I gotcha, Martha. So you guys, we're going to be drawing Pumpkin Man. All right. And you know what? I did say I was going to showcase these things real quick. Sorry, guys. So you guys go ahead and start on. I'm going to drop right below me another screen. Okay. So you guys don't have to, like, you know, if I'm boring you or anything, but I did want to showcase a couple more campaigns real quick. So let's do that. So we're going to do this right here. Let's see. Can I crop this? I think I can crop it. All right. So I want to give a little love to some of these indie campaigns that are going on right now. We have right here Hellforce #1 Marionette. It's doing very well. 27 backers strong with 22 days left. Fully funded, but looking towards, it looks like we're getting close to the next stretch goal. I believe it's a 2,000 stretch goal. I believe there's two right now, 2 stretch goals that have been unlocked. So now you can get whatever you get, you're going to end up getting 2 extra rewards. One's a backboard print, and the other is something. I don't have it memorized. Hold on. What is the second one? Is it stickers? It might be stickers. Yes, it's a sticker set. So you get a backboard print and a sticker set. And then we're coming up at the 2K mark with Jared Lockhart's Jessica postcard. So you guys head on over there, get yourself a cover. And there's some good ones in here. I'm just self-plugging here. So go ahead and check out Hellforce #1. Link in the description below. All right. I also want to give a little love to this campaign that Jared asked me to spotlight. This one is called Storage Horrors. Rats, demons, someone cremated father. The horrific contents of an abandoned storage unit may or may not shock you. So this one's got 21 days left. I don't really know much about it. Obviously, it's a horror comic book. And it looks like an anthology. It's done by Kurt Bletcher. But link in the description, guys. Check it out, and we would really appreciate it. So there you go. Okay, so I did my duty. So let's go ahead and drop down on over here. Alberta says, "Yeah, it was my bad. Yeah, she's bloody." So let's get drawing, guys. I can't wait to draw some Pumpkin Man. Perfect for the Halloween season. If you guys got something to drink. Oh, okay. So I'm going to drop you guys on down here, and let's see what we got going on. Oh, I hope my camera's plugged in. We'll find out in a minute. There we go. All right, so Pumpkin Man. So I wanted to also show you that there is a Pumpkin Man of Hollow Falls DVD, and it's got the story of the Pumpkin Man of Hollow Falls. Basically, it's the book with some cool artwork by some guy. These are stories for the kids, or it's kind of like Goosebumps, kind of that kind of level. So not I watched the Goosebumps, so it could be for kids. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but yeah, Pumpkin Man. Or you can get the DVD, or you can get both. Everything's on Amazon, guys. There's a link in the description to Miss Misery, Rena Young's website, and she did this one called The Town Curse, which is like a sequel, say a Pumpkin Man of Hollow Falls story. And if you guys might recognize, say it in the chat if you recognize what I was trying to homage here. I was doing kind of a homage for something. I'm just curious if anyone can tell what it is. Jared's here. What's up, Jared? Good to see you, man. Anyway, so yes, all these items can be found on the website that you will see. And okay, so she is here, Rena. I thought you were out eating. I was telling everybody that you just messaged me and told me you were out eating with the family. But I'm giving you a big plug right now. So there she is, Rena Gillette, aka Rena Young, aka Miss Misery. And you can find all this stuff on her website. And hey, Jared, can I have your email? I am. Okay, so we're hearing straight from Miss Misery at the restaurant where she's eating. So you guys drop in the chat where you think Miss Misery is eating. Not Stranger Things, James. A little bit older school. A little bit older school. But I'm curious where you think Miss Misery eats with her family. What restaurant? I'm gonna guess Denny's. It's more of a breakfast, I think. Nah, but Denny's is good anytime. Lockhart, Jared Lockhart, 80. All right. Okay, let's get some music going and get drawing some Pumpkin Man. And we'll be sending all these Pumpkin Mans over to Rena when we're done, but we'll showcase them here first, of course. So you guys, Let's do this. Wait. James, you got it. Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. One of my favorites. I love that one. Mel's Drive-In. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Jared says, sorry, it won't let me type my email normally into chat for some reason. Okay. I see you guys are trying. We gotta get you a direct message somehow. Get you on Facebook.
What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go
Test. All right. So it looks like we're just about at the top of the hour. I know it goes so fast, but we want to keep I like to keep the shows down to about an hour, you know, not too long. I know everyone's got a lot of stuff to do. There are a lot of cool things on all over the place, right? To watch and to do. And we want to get started on our Fridays. So let me pull myself back up. And where's my camera? Where's my camera? All right. So I hope I was able to cover everything today. Reyna, thank you so much for dropping in. I know that it was, you know, mid-dinner even. Thank you for dropping that info in there. Like I said, everyone, if you're on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, go ahead and go into the description of this video. There should be a direct link to Miss Misery's website where you can get all her cool Pumpkinhead books. She's got a lot of publications. She's got a lot of novels. She's done films. She even has a weekly television show, well, it's a live stream, but it's also on Roku. It's a little bit of everything. But you can find all that stuff if you head over to her website and you guys draw some nice pumpkin man and send them on in, and we will go over all of those next week, of course. Again, check out the links below. Give some love to Hellforce #1. That other Kickstarter was the Storage Horrors. Check that out. We're doing that one for Jared. He's given a go check it out for me, please, because he's our buddy. So we always want to help him out. Jared, hope you're feeling better. Alberta, it was nice to see you come in again. And you guys, much love to each and every one of you that came in. And I will see everybody next time. But for now, have a great, wonderful rest of your Friday. Eat lots of pizza, drink lots of things, and enjoy your weekend. Peace, everybody.
And make sure to check out the Patreon.
Just want to thank everybody for watching it all the way to this point. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, guys, have a good one.